All right, Math 114 online students, very good. So you've worked your way through some parts of the Getting Started module. Again, I hope you've worked on some of the course syllabi details. Again, those are little summary comments that I make throughout each page. And then you've watched some videos of how to do an assignment and how to get feedback on an assignment. And so now what I like to do is kind of streamline that, and let's do our first practice assignment. Again, very important because this is what you're going to be doing all summer. You're going to be uploading pages, whether they're guided notes or your section quiz and homework. You're going to be doing work on them, converting them to a specified file, and then uploading them back into the assignment page into Canvas grading, or the SpeedGrader, so that I can grade that. So that's what we're going to kind of do right now. So let me go ahead and share my screen. All right, and what I have here, let me go ahead. So there's our home screen at the moment. You're in the Getting Started module, right? And you guys are currently working on so you've read the orientation, you've done the basics for Canvas, you've watched another instructor talk to you about Canvas assignments, you watched another instructor talk about feedback from me and how to check grades, right? And then now you're practicing your own assignment, right? And so there's also the video of this going on. So what's going to happen here? Well, our goal is to learn how to upload files, complete these files, talk about how you're going to do that, converting the files, discuss how we're going to do that, and then upload these files into the Canvas assignment page so that I can grade them. Again, a reminder, this is due midnight, right? 11:59 Arizona time, June 1st. If you do not finish this by that deadline successfully, you will be dropped from the class. All right, so here's what this is going to look like. So whether they're guided notes or whether they're section quizzes or whatever, there will always be a link to the pages that we're going to go through. So let me go ahead and just you press on the little downward arrow, and you'll see that it uploaded this PDF file. When I open it up, there's page one. So there's not much there. There's 3 questions. Again, we're just practicing here. I'm not trying to be too math heavy on you guys at the moment. And then, there's a page 2. So let me go back to that. Again, the downward arrow, press it. It's going to upload it. Oops, maybe I need to press it again. There we go. Right. And there's your page 2. Again, a little bit, there's only 2 questions on this. And then, I'm just, again, trying to evaluate where everybody's at and assess what's going on. All right. So that's basically how you upload those and download those 2 pages. Now, first of all, I want to mention that there's not much work to be shown, but I want you guys to hand in 2 pages. You have to practice um, turning in multiple pages. If you're lucky enough where you can take those pages and put them into one file, that's great. I actually do that, as I'll explain here in a moment. But if you have to do both, do both. But you need to be doing multiple pages. So I know there's not a lot of work on these, but don't scrunch everything to one page and just to turn in one page as your assignment. If you do that, I'm going to give you a 0 because I've warned you not to. When you start doing your guided notes, when you start doing your section homework and quizzes, there's going to be multiple pages. So you can't squeeze everything into one page. You're going to have to learn how to turn multiple pages at once. So you either do that in one large file or you do that in multiple pages. So please make sure you're doing that when you've got that. When you also download these pages, you have a couple of options. If you have the ability to print them, please do so. I actually think that works out the best. All right, because then all you got to do is do your work on them with your with your pencil or pen. Right. If you do not have the ability to print these out, feel free to take out a piece of scratch paper, right? And then just kind of mimic what you see on the page, right? Rewrite it and then do your work on that. I always found that students who did that, if you kind of maybe do what's on the page, like in a red color or a black color, and then do your work or your notes in a blue or another color, that really works out really well in terms of speed grading, because I kind of see, here's the problem that I had, here's the work that I showed, or here's the work the student is showing, and I can see a clear difference. Again, to help me, don't cram everything into one page. All right, it's very if I can't read it, I'm going to start docking points. All right, order is important, all that good stuff when I'm grading that in a moment. So again, once you've uploaded these pages like I showed you how, right, just click the downward arrow and upload them. If you can print them out, great, print them out and then do your work. If you can't, pull out some scratch paper, all right, and mimic what's going on page by page, and then show your work accordingly. Okay, so that basically takes care of the first two items, right? So how to upload the files and then how to complete the files. Next is how to convert them. All right. So as I mentioned, I'm only accepting PDF, JPEGs, or PNGs. I've found over the years that those work best in the SpeedGrader. So what I actually do, right, here's my thing, is I've downloaded what I call Cam Scanner. If you don't want to use Cam Scanner on your phone, there's other software packages that also work. But what I love about Cam Scanner, it gives me the ability to take pictures of multiple pages and then create one file, and then I can just have to turn in that one file of multiple pages. It also gives me the option of taking a picture of each page separately. In the old days, I had a printer. My printer did some scanning, so I would scan page by page. When we got a better printer, I could scan page by page, but also put it in one file. All right, so figure out what works for you in terms of converting them. Again, what I personally do is it's Cam Scanner. I don't, I'm not advocating for them. There's a lot of other file managers that you can find for your phone or your iPad or whatever. Again, with my phone, I snap pictures. Cam Scanner gives me the ability to take multiple pictures and then put all those pictures into one file, and then I save it as a PDF. That's what I preferably use. You'll notice throughout the whole semester, everything I give you is PDF. I just really feel it works the best. But if you're going to use something else, JPEGs or PNGs are the best. Okay, so that's basically how you're going to be converting files. Now that you've converted the files and you're ready to upload them. All right, so when you've converted these files, I'm assuming you've saved them somewhere on your cloud, on a file. I've got a summer 2023 file on my computer where I, upload things. So when you're ready to upload these things, what you're going to do is go to the top of the page, and there's a button that says Start Assignment. All right. So when you're ready to upload your work, you're going to press Start Assignment. All right. And it looks like nothing happened. But what you need to do is scroll down. And what you'll notice what happened is there's a place for you to upload your files. You got lots of choices. What I'm going to do is upload my file manually. So I'm going to press the Upload File button. And so it's going to ask me to choose a file. So it's when I press that, it's going to have me go to, again, I've saved things. Let me kind of walk you through. I'm on my desktop. I've got a summer 2023 thing, and there's my practice Canvas 1 page. All right. And so notice that it's put that right there. You can see practice Canvas 1 PDF. If I have multiple pages, I can add another file, go through the same thing, and there's my Canvas 2 page. I know right now this assignment only has 2 pages, but if you had a third, like for example, there's going to be several pages in your notes, you just upload another file, choose it, and there's my practice Canvas 3. So again, the goal of this is for you to submit several pages. So even though the work on these practice assignments isn't very much, all right, I fight the urge to squeeze everything to one page because the goal is to practice turning in multiple pages. So what I did is turned them in. I actually turned 3 pages in, but there's only 2 in the assignment. However, you might have the ability, like I said in my Cam Scanner, to take these 3 pages and put them in one file. If you do that, then all you got to do is choose one file at this point. All right, and so now that you've done that, you're going to press the Submit Assignment button. Wait a minute. All right, my internet's running a little slow, I suppose. Too many people are on. And then notice it's successfully completed because I got those little confetti things. So that tells me that my assignment has been successfully completed. I usually give you guys up to 3 attempts to do your guided notes, 1 attempt to do your section quiz and homework. But here, since we're practicing, you have unlimited attempts. So if you got something wrong, I can grade it, give you some feedback, and you can redo it. All right. And that's what that new attempt button is for. You can also look over some submission details. It looks like you can see that I downloaded 3 files. When you press submission details, you can actually take a look. Over here to the right, you can write a comment, right? I did it. And save it. And then when I basically check this, as you saw in a video earlier, you can see the files that I did. You can actually even open those files up. They're just opened up. You can write comments to me. And as I comment in the speed grader, my comments will be added over here as well. And it's almost like another dialogue between you and I over this assignment. Okay, so let me go ahead and yeah, you can also resubmit the assignment, but I'm pretty much done. All right, so let me go back to modules. Let me go back to practice assignments, right? So you can see that again, I'm done. It shows me some what the time I submitted it. I just saw the details with comments. If you need to redo it, you can redo it, whatever the case might be. All right. And again, this needs to be done by 11:59 Arizona time on June 1st, along with your email response to your student email account and your intro that you'll be writing soon. Those three things need to be done by June 1st, 2023, or you will be dropped from this class. All right. All three of them need to be done. All righty. So that should take care of the practice assignment. Looking forward to seeing you guys get some work done. Let me stop sharing my thing here so you can see me better. All right. Looking to see, again, the math content's not too bad. I just kind of want to get into your minds and see what you have, give you some corrections if anything is wrong. Okay. But, please make sure you're turning in multiple pages so you're ready to do assignments, guided note assignments and section quiz assignments throughout the semester, because you'll be doing a lot of them. All right, thank you for your time. Head on to the next page where you can write your intro, and I'll talk with you guys soon.